Oh my god, look at the size of that kid's head! Get him to radiology, stat!
Psychonauts 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the Xbox original that came out way back when. I picked it up, loved it. I haven't played it in a few years, but after playing through the second one, I'm going to go back through it. It continues the story of Rasputin Aquato, or Raz as he likes to be called, a young circus boy that has psychic abilities and a love for the Psychic Tales comic series that chronicles the escapades of the Psychonauts. Accurately, who knows? You can never tell with comic books. An organisation that tackles psychic problems around the world, the Psychonauts kick all kinds of ass and are considered heroes. Raz gets enrolled in the intern program at the Motherlobe headquarters of the Psychonauts and quickly gets tangled up in a mole search, like a spy kind of mole, not the dinky little dirt snuffler, and the resurrection of a powerful psychic bad guy the Psychonauts defeated 20 years before, called Maligula. There we go, Maligula. That's all the story I'm going to give you, as I personally found the story really, really good, with great characters, some pretty funny writing, and some decent twists and turns within the story itself that I didn't see coming, but then I'm not the smartest cookie in the jar. All the locations within the real world of the game and within certain characters' brains that you can enter and help them out with their problems are stunning and are all different and unique. Absolutely kick-ass, from dentists like with inside of a mouth, all the way to a casino, to a 60s themed far out trippy world, and others I don't want to spoil for you. But one of my favourites, I will say, is like a game show one. That one was really, really awesome. The combat is simple yet different. Different enemies need to be taken out in certain ways, utilising all the different skills that Raz will unlock and upgrade as he continues through the game and levels up. Like you can use telekinesis, you can use pyromancy or pyrotechnesis or whatever it's called to set fire to everything, and it can all be upgraded. You can create a little doppelganger of yourself to help you fight and also solve real world problems. You can pull enemies to yourself, and you can also use it to link together different ideas within inside of people's heads. I don't expect you to know what that means until you play the game, but it's awesome. The platforming is also excellent. Raz controls excellently, and there's so many different places to traverse in each level. Just different things to climb, jump over, swing on, and not to mention there are some awesome boss battles, especially the last boss battle took me off guard and I thought it was awesome. Simple, but awesome. There are plenty of collectibles and hidden areas to discover. There's a few side quests, and once the main story is beaten, you can carry on and collect everything and revisit all the levels that you've previously beaten, which is awesome. Consumables can be bought from a vendor that will replenish health and instantly revive you once you croak it, and the game isn't overly difficult anyways, and it took me around 15 hours to beat. But I didn't do or collect everything, so there's still plenty more to discover. I'm guessing northwards of 20 to maybe 25 hours to do everything, maybe a little less. I'm not entirely sure, I'm not really a completionist, so I'll just leave that one to the pros. But I played through it on an Xbox Series S, and it looked and ran amazingly. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. I only noticed a couple of very quick and very small graphical glitches and pop-ins, but nothing major, nothing game-breaking. I had no crashes, I had no other bugs that prevented me from continuing, and the game deals with all kinds of emotions and trauma and just different feelings, which actually did keep me hooked, because it was pretty interesting to see how all these characters are feeling and what their thoughts are and their internal struggles, and there's just some really cool levels and moments all tied up within the story, which I thought was excellent. If you are a fan of platformers, or even if you aren't and you haven't tried Psychonauts 2, then do yourself a favour and give it a whirl. It's one of the best 3D platformers that I've played in years, and one that I highly recommend, with its cool and really, really good story and characters, kick-ass environments, cool enemy types and boss battles, excellent platforming, and the sheer amount of collectibles and hidden items to find. The humor also makes this game one hell of a ride. I'm personally going to give Psychonauts 2 a 10 out of 10. It's everything a game should be. It's fun, it looks great, it plays great, it has great characters, it has a good story, and it's just got so many different unique areas. This is a great game. And if you have an Xbox, it's free on the Game Pass, so it'll cost you absolutely naff all if you have the Game Pass. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this review. That's just what I thought. I didn't want to go too in-depth with it, because I don't like giving too much away, but just, it's... If you know if you've played platformers before, especially 3D ones, you know the general score. It's kind of, it's the same, but it's just got so many cool ideas in it using the psychic abilities. But thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time.
If you could get her not to be so worried all the time, we could all go on a real Psychonauts mission!
Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there. Just see if there's any, you know, problems.